Is this thing on? It's frozen. Oh, there we are. You guys can't see me though. Oh, yes, you can. Hey guys, my name is Christa Coupons here on YouTube. In this, we're going to talk about something that is extremely important. You guys ask about this all the time, and I will admit we've actually talked about this before, probably several times. In fact, this is probably my fourth or fifth video on the subject of using Dollar General store coupons. So before we get started, particularly talking about using the 5 off 25 and the 5 off 30 gain coupon together, there's something that I want you guys all to be aware of. All right. If you're new to couponing at Dollar General, this might be information overload. And I just want you to know, like, if you're new, don't worry about this kind of stuff. We'll talk about this stuff later. Don't get yourself confused. Also, I do go live every Monday at 11 a.m. and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. So if you guys do have any questions, you can come here and feel free to ask your question, no matter how silly you think your question is. I guarantee you we've all had the same silly question. So if you do have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, leave some question marks. Before we get started, I want to stress to you guys the importance of what is going to happen at Dollar General this weekend, okay? So you guys know we did just have the clearance sale, which was amazing. We got tons of product. But as far as just sell items this weekend, for Friday we have a 5 off 25. For Saturday we have a 5 off 25. Dollar General does early activation, which means on Saturday night after 7 p.m., the register will automatically decide which week's price is better, and you will get that price at the register. It is going to be absolutely huge this weekend on Saturday night. I will definitely be at Dollar General on Saturday night at 7 p.m. as soon as early activation hits, because we have some really good instant savings coming up next week that is going to kind of mix and match with some of the sales that are going on this week. And also a lot of gain items are going to be on sale this week. So I thought it was an appropriate time for us to also talk about the bonds together. All right. So it's going to be pretty epic this weekend. And I just want to make sure that I convey that message to you all, because I think it is so important. All right. So this is actually quite simple. If you read a Dollar General 5 off 25, let's read what the coupon actually says. Okay, first somebody asked in the chat, does every Dollar General have early activation? Excuse me. So every time we talk about Dollar General early activation, particularly when I post breakdowns for Dollar General early activation, there's always a few people who come back and say, my store doesn't do early activation. Or the Dollar General employees said that they don't do it there. In my entire history or career of couponing at Dollar General, I have never known of any store that does not do early activation at Dollar General. Somebody did tell me that their store starts at 6:30 early activation. They said that they lived, I believe it was in California. I also had never heard of that, but it is my belief, and my general answer to your question is yes, that every Dollar General has early activation. What you could do to find out is on Saturday night after 7 p.m., the night before next week's sale, after 7 p.m., whatever time zone you're in, go check the price for something that is supposed to be on sale next week that is not on sale this week. All right. And that's how you'll know. Even on the handheld scanner that they use that looks like a phone, it will tell you the correct price of the item. Yes, I'm working on a list of instant savings, especially since the website is kind of working now again. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi connection. It really drives me insane. But yes, I'll work on you a list of instant savings. All right. So let's read this 5 off 25. $5 off any $25 or $5 off your purchase of $25 or more pre-tax. So $25 or more pre-tax calculated after all other Dollar General discounts. This coupon cannot be my dog's gonna bark. Cannot be combined with any other Dollar General $2 off, $3 off, and $5 off store coupons. Sorry guys, I left the window open and the dog he lives outside my window, so hopefully he will stop. Must present coupon to the cashier, of course. Limit 1 per customer. We reserve the right to limit the use to normal retail purchases, Basically what that means is if they know you're reselling the items and stuff, they can not let you do it. No cash value, copies not accepted. Coupon excludes gift cards, phone cards, prepaid financial cards, prepaid wireless headsets, rug doctor rentals, propane, e-cigarettes, tobacco, and alcohol. Also, these coupons do have a number on the bottom of them that the Dollar General employees can key in if the coupon does not scan. So if for any reason your Dollar General store coupon does not scan that little barcode number right there, they can just key that in. Same goes on a 3 off $15 Dollar General survey coupon. Also, this is the last week that we know of that we're going to have the Dollar General 3 off 15 survey coupon. It is supposed to end on 5/4, which is in 3 days. So it's time to hustle this week for sure. All right. So if you are using it, now this clearly says that you cannot use store coupons together, but it will work. All right. If you do not think it's ethical to use store coupons together like that, since this says not to, then don't do it. If you go to your store and they don't want you to use them together, then, I guess technically you can't. I don't think it said that before, but maybe it did. I don't know. Anyway, so if you are using a $5 off any $25 purchase coupon and a 5 off 30 gain coupon, or a 3 off 15 and a 5 off 30 gain, the 5 off 25 or the 3 off 15 has got to be a paper coupon. That is the most important thing. Sometimes you do also have 5 off 25s as a mobile coupon on the Dollar General app. So as far as I'm aware, those work just the same as a paper coupon. So if you have it as a mobile coupon, so not a digital coupon, an actual mobile coupon where they scan it from your phone, then you could, I hear that those two work together. But honestly, I don't use the Dollar General app. There's too many glitches. If I need to go to Dollar General and clip my coupons or look at my coupons, I go to dg.com from my browser. I do not use the Dollar General app. All right, so let's say, for example, first, we are going to use a 5 off 25 and a 5 off 30 gain coupon together. What you would have to do in order to use these two coupons together, hey guys in the chat, hey Julie, hey Tabitha, and Marky, what you're going to have to do is get your combined total before tax up to at least $35. The reason it has to be $35 is because you need to hand over this paper, cannot be digital, 5 off 25 first. When you hand this to the cashier, they're going to scan it, and it's going to take $5 off your total. The little credit card machine, the pen pad, is going to say coupon accepted, right? And so if our total was $35 pre-tax, so before tax, and not counting any of the coupons or anything like that, and they scan this 5 off 25, if I could easily shut the window, I would, but my husband has to shut it. Anyway, they scan this 5 off 25. It's going to knock your total down to $30. So when you put your Dollar General digital coupons in, the 5 off 30 is going to work just like normal. The digital 5 off 25 and the 5 off 30 will not come off unless you get your total up to at least $55. That's the only way you can get those two digital coupons to work together. All right. And we're not going to ever probably get our total to $55 after all other store discounts. I mean, maybe you would if you were buying, but you know, $30 of it would have to be gained. So anyway, we're not ever going to be talking about, or at least probably not ever going to be talking about using the 5 off 25 digital coupon and the 5 off 30 digital. So the same thing goes with the 3 off 15 and the 5 off 25. So since we do have a 5 off 25 for Friday and Saturday, and then this is the last week to use our 3 off 15, you might want to use your 3 off 15 with a 5 off 30 gain scented item Dollar General digital coupon. If that is the case, your 3 off 15 obviously is going to be paper, or they're going to scan it from your phone. What you would need to do is get your combined total after all other store discounts. So that's basically after instant savings. You need your combined total to be at least $33 before tax. They would scan your 3 off 15 first, and then put your digitals in, and your 5 off 30 would come off. So it's actually a lot, maybe more simple than I think people expect it to be. There have been people who told me in the past that they did not get their total up to $35, and the 5 off 25 and the 5 off 30 work together, but they never could show me a receipt or any type of proof. So I'm telling you, if somebody tells you that the digital coupons both come off, they're full of probably, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that in the nicest possible way. But in my career of shopping at Dollar General, the digital coupons, the 5 off 25 and the 5 off 30, have not ever worked together, especially not getting your total up to at least $35 to begin with, right? So if you can't remember what your total needs to be, I tried to explain it to you guys in a way, whether you're using a 3 off 15 or a 5 off 25, that you can remember that, right? So after you hand over your first coupon, you need to be at the total to use the second coupon. So if you're using a 5 off 25 and a 5 off 30, you need to be at $35. So after you hand over this coupon, your total is still at least $30 in gain scented items to use that 5 off 30 gain coupon. I feel like that's a lot. And I feel like also talking about Dollar General early activation, I feel like if you're new, those things are, a little overwhelming, right? But you don't have to use those two coupons together. In fact, generally speaking, I think the 5 off 30 gain coupon, people focus on using that coupon way too much, in my opinion. People will try to use it instead of using the 5 off 25. $5 off of $25 is a better deal than getting $5 off $30. But if you have 5 off 25s, paper 5 off 25s, and you're going to spend at least $30, then you might as well go ahead and get your total to $35 and get $5 in free items, right? So yeah, and I know this is still working. I just did it, in fact, last Saturday. I don't usually do that. I don't usually just focus my items on gain items. But I did last Saturday, or maybe it was the Saturday before. I honestly can't remember, but yeah. I'm lost, LOL, but I'm always lost when it comes to this stuff. What I'm going to try to do, I think, is write it, like type it out. If you go to my website, which tends to be working these days, if you go to my website, which is poweredbycoupons.com, and how to coupon at Dollar General, I have put together a list, like a little small list of videos for you guys to kind of start with. And then, of course, you'll have this video to refer back to. But what I would like to do is also type that stuff out, right? Because some of us can remember things when we read them better than we can me just telling you them. You know what I mean? And then also, if it's there, then it's always going to be there for you guys to refer back to, and not always can you watch a 15-minute video. I do realize. Hey, Angels Haven, by the way. So I'm going to try to type it out there, but the videos are already there. how to create a Dollar General couponing account, the order to do your transactions at Dollar General, how to use these store coupons together. Those videos are already on my website. So if you are just completely brand new, it's a really good place to start. And I also wanted to ask you guys in the chat, sometimes my problem is this, like a lot of you guys who watch my videos are experienced couponers, right? And then occasionally we get new people who are in the videos, in the live videos in particular, right? The newer people usually do like to watch the lives, I've discovered, but a lot of the times they don't comment. And I guess they don't comment maybe because they don't know, you know, like they don't feel like they know what they're talking about or something like that. But here's my question to you guys. So let's say that I'm explaining you don't know how to penny shop at Dollar General. Okay, let's say you just have no idea how to penny shop at Dollar General. And I already have a video on this on my website as well, but I'm just using it for an example. If you are brand spanking new at penny shopping at Dollar General and you have no idea, never heard of it, you just started even couponing, is it easier to have a bunch of smaller videos to learn from, or just one big 20-minute long or whatever it is video? So would it be easier to talk about what happens if they don't sell me penny items at the register, if the cashier refuses, you know, what do I do if the cashier refuses to sell me penny items? If we put that in a separate video, and then we also put how to read a Dollar General tag in a separate video. So that's my question to you guys, right? Is Kitty says a bunch of small videos, smaller videos that are focused. I think so too. And I feel like that's what I get from you guys, but I just wanted to double check because, I was thinking about that today, and I was going to explain something today, and I was like, you know, sometimes when I make a 20-minute video and I just talk and talk and talk forever, and then I try to go watch it back, I can't even focus for 20 minutes on something that my own video, sometimes to even edit it, honestly. And so I think smaller videos are better, but I just wanted to check with you guys and see what you thought. I've been researching, watching all your videos, and Nicole Burgess the last couple of hours. Oh, there's a girl in the chat. Her name is, well, thank you, first of all, before I move on to the next topic. I can't get that window shut. Jason! 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 Can you please come shut my window? I'm live and Chains is barking. Can you shut my window, please? I'm live. Sorry, guys. It's a little out of control. So, yeah. We'll make you some smaller videos then. Can you please shut the window? I'm live and Chains is like barking up a storm. For the newbie, it's better with small videos. Poor Jason. I know. If you only knew. Jason did go fishing today, so he was pretty happy about that. I dropped him off and didn't come pick him up for like 5 hours.
5 fish. A couple bites.
Everybody says hi.
So hi. So I caught 5 fish and got all kinds of bites.
5 fish and all kinds of bites. Thanks for shutting the window.
Right.
What did he catch? I have no idea. He probably told me already, but I don't want to tell him I wasn't listening. I mean, I was listening, but I don't know. He loves to fish. That's all the boy wanted. I'm nervous to go in and try couponing because I'm worried it will be an epic fail. I've gotten the paper inserts the past couple of weeks and I haven't used any. Oh no, don't let your coupons go to waste. I think especially when you're brand new starting, it's easy to start with one deal. And honestly, you guys know I'm like all about the digital life. However, I think if you're new, you should start with digital coupons just until you get the hang of it, because sometimes, especially if you get a lot of inserts, it can be incredibly overwhelming to get a bunch of inserts, and then you have all these clip coupons, and you're like, oh no, I can't find the deals to even use my coupons. So if you just kind of focus on digital coupons for a while and get those down and then move on to paper coupons, I think that is your best bet. And somebody posted to the group today, oh no, where is the Bic Razor coupon that, everybody's getting for free at Dollar General? It's gone. And I want to tell you guys, since we're on the topic of clipping your digital coupons. So, Dollar General is definitely known for putting out really good coupons sometimes, especially this time of year. They're taking away the 3 off 15, but don't you guys worry, because we're going to start getting more coupons for free items, I promise. So anyway, they'll put these digital coupons out, $3 off any Bic Razor, at Dollar General. So if you don't clip that coupon to your account, you go back the next day, the coupon is long gone and you cannot get it. So I have 20 Dollar General couponing accounts that I rotate from. So sometimes my breakdowns 2 weeks from now are still going to have that Bic Razor coupon. Like, I just have to trust that you guys are clipping your coupons every single day. That way, when I do give you a all digital breakdown, you can go do it, right? Because it kind of sucks for me that I clip my coupons every day, and then I'm going to go do this deal where I'm going to pay $2 out of pocket, and then you guys don't have those digital coupons. I guess it sucks for you and not me, but it could make your out of pocket so much lower. Aw, thanks, Kitty. You're so sweet. Some of you guys are so sweet. Small deal to get comfortable. Yeah, and as Brenda is saying, like, you just got to start small. Go in and purchase, if you got the Bic coupon, go in and purchase Bic Razors, right? Get one item, use your digital coupons, make sure you did everything correctly. And then, next time when you go back, get 2 items. I think that is the easiest way to start. I know, fortunately for me, that's kind of the way I started, because I was a little scared too. And I think a lot of people don't want to admit that. And I think it's funny that, a lot of people, whenever I talk to them and I tell them that I coupon and they don't know that I'm a couponer, they think that I'm so good at math or that I'm so incredibly intelligent that I'm able to figure all of this out, because it does seem a little overwhelming at first, but it is so super easy. You do not need to be a genius. You do not need to be good at math. There are so many people that you can follow that will give you deals too, that makes it so easy. Actually, these are on a price break at Dollar General for $3 right now. Normal price is $3.25, but right now, currently at Dollar General, whether or not you have a sign up at your store, these are on sale for $3, or price break, they call it. Only some of us are sweet, LOL. Well, you're awesome. I don't know if you can do short videos, though. I know, right? So look, the live videos are always going to be long. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I personally enjoy that. I don't know that I could even make YouTube videos if we didn't do live videos, right? Because I really enjoy that interaction with you guys. And plus, it is really important for me that if you guys are new, that you have somebody to ask questions to. And I might not be that somebody, but somebody else in the chat could be that person, or whoever. But the reason I do this even to begin with is because when I started, there was no one to ask questions to. And I joined a bunch of couponing groups, and people would bite my head off. If I asked a question, they would be like, can't you read? Or, go through the group and read the post. And I did. I'm like, I've been reading for 2 weeks, And so, I think that it was kind of what led me here. Also, it was really important to help people on food stamps save money on food, but I made those types of videos and nobody watched them. So eventually I started making Dollar General videos. Nobody else at the time was making Dollar General videos. I wasn't even really couponing at Dollar General a whole lot at that time. I just started getting views. So I was like, hey, this is working out. Also, Nicole Burgess, who just hearted my comment on her video, she made a Dollar General video today, here just a little bit ago, and posted it. I think Nicole is awesome. She is like my YouTube couponer, I guess, kind of idol, just because she does a really great job with her channel, how many, good quality videos that she produces, and her thumbnails and all of that jazz. But besides that, she did go in Dollar General and she did lots of breakdowns, even some 5 off 25 breakdowns, and she has a printable document. You guys should go check out her video, especially if you're using a lot of paper coupons, because mostly in her breakdowns, I noticed were more paper coupons than digital coupons. And so I really appreciate when other YouTubers actually make videos about Dollar General. I don't see that as a threat whatsoever. I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it and love it, because a lot of the times, like, I might miss a deal that they might see. And so you should always follow more than one person for the same store. And so if you're not doing that, if you start couponing and you start couponing at CVS, don't just follow one person. Try to find you a couple of people, particularly on YouTube, so you can see the items and ask questions and all of that jazz. But find you more than one person. So it is my opinion. Yes, thank you, Viola. Yeah, we talked about it, Viola. I don't know if you were here in the beginning of the video. We did break it down again in this video. That's what I said in the beginning of the video. I think we've done like 5 videos like this so far. Yes, Martha. Martha, by the way, I really appreciate you. You have been watching a lot of my videos, and I appreciate that. Also, I appreciate that you are taking initiative and going back and like researching what you want to know. I think that is awesome. So Martha asked, can you use the 5 off 3 gain coupon and the 5 off 30 Dollar General store coupon of gain scented items together? And yes, you can. So what you would want to do is get your total up to $30 after all other instant savings and before tax. And then, your 5 off 30 would come off first, and then your 5 off 3. Just make sure, especially when you're using coupons like that, it's best always at Dollar General. Well, it makes it tough, right? Because if you're using the 5 off 3 gain coupon, sometimes what happens is at Dollar General, depending on the register system, but almost always, if your coupon, and this might be a little too much, and I don't want to get you guys confused, but let's say we have a 5 off 3 Swiffer coupon, okay? And let's say we were buying like 12 Swiffer, and we had 4 of those $5 off 3 Swiffer coupons. And we went to Dollar General and they scanned all of our Swiffer items, all 12 of our Swiffer, right? And we put our digital coupons in. The 5 off 30 comes off first, right? And then we hand over our 5 off 3. Here's generally what happens. Almost always this is what happens. I would say probably even 97% of the time, this is what happens. Your first $5 off 3 Swiffer coupon will scan, and none of the rest will. So unless the cashier is willing to push it through, which they don't have to, then you're going to have some major problems. And this is actually what I commented on Nicole's video, one of my comments. I think I left like 3 comments total, because she mentioned something at the end of the video, and I put it down there to help somebody if they didn't know that. But anyway, so what you could do if you're using a lot of those, if you're using one 5 off 3 gain scented, gain coupon and the rest digitals, then scan those last 3 items in the transaction last, have the cashier hit total, put your digitals in first, then hand over your 5 off 3 coupon. Or what you would want to do is have the cashier scan 3 Swiffer and then your 5 off 3, scan 3 more Swiffer and then your 5 off 3, scan 3 more Swiffer and then your 5 off 3, all the way until all of your Swiffers are scanned. And before they hit total, you would hand over your 5 off 30 gain coupon, or of course you wouldn't hand it over, it's digital. So you would put your Dollar General couponing account number in. But all of it has to just be done before they hit total. And I hope that wasn't too much. But if you're asking to use that 5 off 3 and a 5 off 30 gain coupon, and I say yes, and I don't tell you that that's going to happen to you, you're going to go to Dollar General, and if you try to get 6 gain items and use 2 of those 5 off 3, you're going to come back and say it did not work, right? So that is my explanation for that. I don't have the 5 off 3 coupon, and a lot of the times that is a problem for me as well. And another reason that I liked that Nicole made a Dollar General video, which I don't think she's new to making Dollar General videos. I seen that she also made one last week. Obviously, she can do whatever she wants, but I'm just saying, you know, someone who uses more paper coupons than I do can be very beneficial to those of you, especially who are using mostly paper coupons, right? And so, yeah. Great explanation. Yes, she is new 3rd week. I feel like sometimes, especially when we go like into all that, it's a little confusing. I follow Minnie, but I look forward for your videos because you're my friend. Aw, thanks. I honestly feel that way about you guys as well, especially some of you like Brenda, and I can't mention names because every time I like throw names out of my mouth, I always forget to mention somebody when we end the video, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to mention Kitty and Angel's Haven, and you know. So speaking of Nicole, there she is. So did we answer her questions that was new to couponing at Dollar General? I've been looking for the community tab and I cannot find it. Do you guys know where that 5 off 3 coupon? It must have been a newspaper coupon. Honestly, I hadn't heard of there being a 5 off 3 gain scented item coupon. You guys know I use mostly digital coupons. Typically, I do look at the coupon preview, but sometimes I'll forget, especially if I don't have it and I don't see it. Let me see if I can find the community tab. Here, well, I'll show you the community tab on Nicole's channel since we have it up here. So under any video that you're watching, there's a name. Like if you're watching my video, it says Christa Coupons right underneath. It might actually be on this side and not this side. I'm not honestly sure. Or if you click on that name, it'll take you to their homepage. So I was watching Nicole's video, so I'm on her homepage. Up here at the top, there are different types of tabs. So we got home, videos, playlist, community, channels, and about. So those tabs are really handy if you know about them, because it's a good way to find somebody's most recent videos. If you're generally, when you click on somebody's name, you're on the home tab, but if you click on videos, you can see all their videos in order, which can be really helpful if you're just starting out. But if you click on her community tab right here, let's see what she's got. She has just made some posts, which is also really helpful. Now, sometimes if she makes these posts and you're just scrolling through YouTube, you will see some of the posts sometimes, but I don't know if it shows everybody every single post. I think it's kind of like, you know, YouTube's algorithm, or however you say it. You might see them all, you might see some. What type of laptop is that? It's red. I love it. This is a Dell Inspiron something. I don't know. I just recently got it, and here's what I like about it. So it's a laptop, but you can flip it all the way back. So when my son, who is 5, wants to like watch YouTube or something like that, you can put it in tablet mode, and it's now a tablet. It's really handy dandy. But I bought it. It was like $300. I think that's the most expensive thing I've ever bought myself. So I'm always like afraid I'm going to drop it or something. I wish I could just put it in a bubble and make sure that it didn't break. I didn't even know the tabs existed until a week ago or so. Yes, I've been actually working on a video for you guys of the features of YouTube because I think it would help you guys out. Not all of you, I'm sure some of you know the features, but particularly speeding up videos was like a game changer for me, especially if you're watching couponing videos, which sometimes, especially if you're watching my videos, might be quite lengthy. So if it's an hour video, you can watch it super fast, you know, and kind of still hear the information. Or the opposite as well, you can slow videos down. There are also some other features that are be handy. Bye, Martha. Break your Tabitha, yes, break your transactions and pay in different register or use it at another store. Bye, Martha. Yes, that was the Martha. There's another Martha, too. She got it at Walmart, right? Oh, the 5 off 3. That coupon I actually do have. There is a 5 off 3, but it's off like mine anyway is off the Tide Free and Clear, and it says that it's good for Tide, Bounce, and something else. I don't have my coupon box in here. It is a complete disaster in here right now. I cannot bring anything else home until I get all of this stuff organized, especially the stuff I got today, which I was going to do a haul video initially on this video, and some people were asking questions, and then Martha asked me too, can you use the 5 off 25 and the 5 off 30 gang coupon together? So I wanted to talk about that. Just make sure that's always a paper coupon, guys. And if you didn't see that part of the video, we talked about it in the very beginning of the video, so you can just wait till the video is over and circle back and watch the beginning of the video. And we went in depth of some other cool things that you can do at Dollar General, particularly this Saturday night is going to be a really good early activation deal at Dollar General. I'm going to have breakdowns up for you guys. I filmed an in-store video for you today, actually at Dollar General. You can still do a haul. I was just thinking about the Angel's Haven. I think my stuff is right over here. Actually, if it is, I'm going to grab it really quickly and show you some of the stuff that I got today. Most of it was penny items. Also, guys, I did also learn that like after we do a live video, I can edit it, and it's actually pretty easy to edit it. So what I might start doing, like since we titled the video, how to use a 5 off 25 and a 5 off 30 coupon together, I might start, I know some of you really appreciate the long videos, but sometimes in the live chats, I'm going to start editing it, basically, I think some of them. Down just a little bit for you guys. So today, mostly what I got was shoes, but what I've been trying to do at Dollar General is... Okay, so first let's say this. I think as far as their clothing goes, I don't love the quality of their clothing. And I've always said this just from my experience of buying penny items at Dollar General, especially like the shoes and stuff. They tend to fall apart really, really easily, honestly. And I probably wouldn't pay more than 50 cents or a quarter or a penny for some of the clothing and shoes items at Dollar General. However, my son, who is 5, he tends to, like, he ruins his clothes really quickly. I don't know, you know, his shirts even, they get holes in them and stuff really, really quickly. So what I've been trying to do at Dollar General is, especially since we have all of these items for like a quarter right now, is get him some school clothes ready for next year. And I've got him a pretty nice little stack. In fact, some of them I got from Walmart on the clearance rack for $1, and they're nice little colored long sleeve shirts. So y'all might want to think about doing that too, especially if you have like younger children like that who don't care about name brands and stuff like that. Now, my oldest son, honestly, he doesn't care about name branded items, but I do try to buy him better quality stuff than the Dollar General. My 5-year-old son, it's completely cool. For like sleeping clothing, it's good for me. I don't care. If I get a shirt from Dollar General for a penny, I will rock that bad boy and be proud of my penny shirt. I think it's funny on social media when people brag about how much they paid for their clothes, and I'm like, I paid a penny. Now what? Anyway, my point was to tell you guys to think about getting your school clothes for next year, especially stuff that, you know, underclothes and socks and things like that we have really, really cheap. So again, we did talk about the must-have shoes in the live video that I did today, sitting outside of the store. These are a penny today, and I did edit that printable list. So if you guys watch my video, the printable penny list at Dollar General from this morning, these are included in that list for a penny. So a lot of these are just kind of like, I don't know if these are meant to be house shoes or actual shoes that somebody would wear in public. I think they're house shoes. But you know, whatever, you could wear them as some little house shoes. I'm cool with that. And then these were also a penny. I showed you guys most of the shoes, so I'm not going to go through that again, but I got like 10 pairs of shoes that are like these and those for a penny. Some of them are kid shoes. Some of them are not. Here are some shorts. These are 3X. Now, you guys know that I sell on eBay sometimes, especially plus size clothing sells really well on eBay. And I got these for a quarter since they are blue dot. So I also have a sister-in-law who I believe can wear these. If she can wear them, then I'm just going to give them to her, since I just paid a quarter for them, and they're just some little shorts. They're actually really soft. But what I was going to say is, what I try to do, especially when clothing is like a quarter, is get several items that are the same size. Like, since these are 3X, get 4 or 5 items that are 3X, put them in a lot and sell them on eBay. Right? Of course, you could always donate items that you're getting for a quarter as well, especially if it's clothing that's for school-age children. That would be a really good thing to donate. The Bobby Brooks, they said dotted denim, but I didn't see no dots on this. These were a quarter as well. They're size 20, so they're plus size. If nobody I know can wear them, I'll probably stick them on eBay, because I do have some other jeans that are size 20 that are new with tags. And so I'll probably just put them in a lot and put them on eBay. In the event that they will not sell, I can always just donate them. And of course, I'm sure somebody would appreciate that. I've only lost a quarter. So, yeah. I think my sister-in-law might be able to wear those too. I'm not sure. I did get Jason. Jason is always cold, and he likes sleep pants, as do I. And these are extra large, but he tried some of them on, and they have a drawstring, and so he can still wear them. So he'll use these as sleep pants, even though they're really thick, and I would never sleep in something that thick. I would be absolutely miserable. But they are blue dot. Normally $12.50. I paid a quarter. Awesome, awesome deal. This I just got because I thought it was funny. It is a little, I guess these are called rompers. It is a red triangle, and I might keep it and wear it around the house or something. I don't know. But I thought it was, I don't know why I thought this thing was funny, but I did. All right, these I got for me. I actually like them. I got me some little legging like capris at Walmart the other day. I think I showed them to you guys. They were black and white. And this shirt was a quarter at Dollar General. And I think it's actually kind of cute. I actually usually prefer, I like Family Dollar's clothing usually. Oh no. I forgot to plug back in my phone. I like Family Dollar's clothing usually a little bit better than Dollar General's, honestly. And they do have good clearance at Family Dollar on clothing right now, too. So if you guys are looking for school clothing for next year now, you might want to check theirs out at Family Dollar. And somebody was talking about that in the chat last time we did a live video. But I'm going to, this is pretty cute. I thought. Anyway, for a quarter, I'll take it. And then this is Blue Dot. It might be a little bit too small for me. It says large, but it looks a little small. If it doesn't fit me, I'll probably just give it to my mommy. I don't know if she'll wear it, but if not, I can always donate it or post it on eBay or something. This didn't have a tag, so I'm not 100% sure what it was, but they sold it to me for a quarter with the rest of the stuff. Nice little warm shirt for my son for school next year. Some more just extra large pants. These, if they fit me, I'll probably keep them. These I got from my husband, some more sleep pants. He ended up with like 5 pairs of these little sleep pants. Again, Blue Dot, they're extra large, normally $12.50. I paid a quarter. I actually paid less than a quarter because I used a 3 off 15 survey coupon. Some extra large basketball shorts. They are red diamond or red triangle. Normally $10. I paid a quarter. And some red triangle men's cargo khaki shorts. Red triangle. So I paid a quarter. Normally $15. So these would be really good, I think, to post on eBay too. Did I show you guys those boots I got for a quarter? I really like them, and they're size 10. Hold on, let me see if they're over here. Look at these boots I got for a quarter. So these are size 10, and I wear size 8.5, 9, but I tried them on, and I'm going to wear them for a quarter. They're pretty cute for a quarter. The only problem is I have dogs, and like the dog hair is a magnet. Psst. You found some good stuff. Yeah, I was pretty excited. The ones you were hiding. Yeah. Oh, I did show you. That made me mad today when that lady said that. I was like, psh, how you going to accuse somebody of something like that? You know what I mean? I would never do that to a stranger. Like, you know, how do I put a pic on my YouTube? Every time I try, it says it's not big enough. I used paint. Like, you know, paint on the computer. It's kind of hard to explain, but it says it has to be a certain size. So I adjusted it to the size that it said, and then I found a picture that matched that size, if that makes sense. I'm not really good, honestly, as far as all this technical stuff goes. I was actually saying earlier about Nicole's video, I commented on her video, like, I just adore her thumbnails. I feel like when I make video thumbnails, they look like a kindergartner made it. Like, my 5-year-old could probably do a better job. So I'm just not good at all that computer stuff. Is Rena here? Christa, what is Gray Star? It's nothing, unfortunately. I tried really hard today to figure out what Blue Star Toys went to, and I still have no idea. The store I went to had a ton of them, though. A lot of the times it gets confusing that Gray Dot is included in the sale, and all of those Gray Dot items are also a quarter. Here are some Gray Dot socks that I got today. And then, so since it's Gray Dot socks or Gray Dot, a lot of people get confused with the Gray Star, but the Gray Star is nothing, at least that I'm aware of. I mean, maybe it's something that I'm not aware of. In fact, the other day I did check a price on a Gray Star item, and it was like just a little bit discounted. It was probably like 25% off, but I'm not sure if that changed. After the clearance sale, a lot of the times they just don't go in order, you know what I mean? Because usually at Dollar General, the items go from 25% off to 50% off to 75% off to 90% off to a penny, right? But since we had the clearance sale, we got a little out of order on things. So I don't know. I love those boots, my size 2. It would be nice to find some. Show me the tag. If you do find some boots in store like this, again, I think the sizes are kind of small. I have wide feet though, but these fit me and I don't wear a 10, so. But I do for a quarter. Tell me you wouldn't wear them boots for a quarter. I mean, come on. I did get a pair of 6s. Again, they got dog hair all over them now. I don't know what I'll do with these. I don't think I know anybody that wears size 6. Sometimes you just find things that you're like, I can't sell it, right? If I know somebody that can wear this, I got to give it to them. I found a Coco Chanel shirt the other day, like a real Coco Chanel shirt. I looked it up on eBay, and similar shirts sold for about $300. I was so excited about this shirt, but anyway, I'm going to give it to my mom, even though I could probably just resell it and make some good money. I'm just going to give it to my mommy. Love the black shirt. Yeah, me too. I liked it too. So a lot of the times, will clothes be a quarter tomorrow too? Yes, that is a great question, and I tried to make sure I put that in that printable penny list video. Usually what happens is when these items become a quarter, so we got blue dot, gray dot, and red triangle. That always happens on a Tuesday. Almost always happens on a Tuesday, 99% of the time. If that price changes, it will happen Tuesday morning. So these will be a quarter at least until Tuesday morning. And if they won't go back up, the price will go down probably to a penny next time. And it should either be next week or probably the week after. Somebody says, I use Canva. It does dimensions for you. Oh, that's interesting. Nicole says, Pick Monkey. I'll have to check that out. Did you tell her you didn't hide them and that you'd never been to that store before? Yes. Because I was like, what? All right. I'm always really behind in the comments. Thanks, Paola, for taking care of those messages. How do I access the printable penny list from this morning's video? Let me show you if I can get it pulled up. For some reason, sometimes my internet does not work when we're live, and I'm live on my data on my phone, not my home Wi-Fi, so I don't understand why that happens. But my internet's been working really good the last couple of days. All right, so usually what I try to do is put all of that stuff, especially when we're talking about printable lists, on my website. But this morning, honestly, I had to take my husband fishing, and I just woke up. I even told you guys that in that video. I literally woke up, changed my shirt, and made the video. So usually it's on my website, but I haven't posted it there yet, and I will probably after this video. So whether you're on a phone or a computer, underneath the YouTube video, there is a description box. Whether you're watching my videos or someone else's, I think it's a really good idea to always check the description box. If you're on a phone, though, it's a drop-down arrow to show the description box. Down on a computer, usually it says show more, like it says right there on mine. See where it says show more? So always open that up and you can read some more information down there. But underneath my video, I believe it even says, printable sheet with the penny list. And then it's blue over there. So if you just click on that blue writing, you'll go right to it. So here's what happened. The way the list was sent to me all 3 times, these as seen on TV items look like they were going to penny, but I'm really unsure, honestly, why they look like they do. I don't know if maybe they were supposed to and didn't, or what. But the as seen on TV items did not ring up for a penny today, and I did I try to keep you guys, anytime I do like a printable list like this, keep you guys up to date. So I went back in and added the Easter items for a penny. I forgot to say that in the video. The must-have footwear, so the must-have shoes that I showed you guys, like the house shoes, were ringing up a penny. So I put that in, and then I also put on there that the as seen on TV items were not ringing up a penny. So anytime we do a video like that where there's a printable list, it might be a good idea to go back and check, because with any penny list, it's not guaranteed that it's going to be correct. We get the list, usually leaked from Dollar General employees. And so I don't know why it happens that way. Sometimes it just does. I asked you guys, even though it might be wrong, do you guys still want me to post it every week if I get it? And you guys said yes. So that's just the way it is. That's why I always give the disclaimer. Just remember, since we are talking about penny shopping, that it is a secret, and you can never go in Dollar General and ask about penny items or ask where the penny sale is. Bye, Nicole. Thank you so much for stopping by. Loved your video. I don't know if you just missed it, but we were talking about your video before you got here. So have a good night. I made the strawberry cheesecake you made on Booty Friday to test for my son's birthday. He loved it. Oh my gosh, I didn't watch that video, but I gotta check that out because I love some cheesecake. Does the penny list apply for each state, or does it vary? It does vary. Generally, things do happen at the same time, but it does vary. And so I always recommend, whether you get the penny list from me or a Dollar General employee themselves, or a Facebook group, or wherever you might get the list, I always recommend that you try an item first and see what's going on. Especially when we have a list like we have right now, like it says Easter's a penny, must have shoes are a penny, blah blah blah. So they're separate items, separate types of items. So that might be on the list, and then we might get to the store and the Easter items ring up for 90% off, and then the shoes ring up for a penny. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I also like to use the Dollar General Penny Finder app. It is $1.99, but I'm going to have to try that. Angel's Haven. Can you mail me a piece of yours? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the Penny Finder app, it's $1.99. In my opinion, well worth the investment. It's kind of just like a really good Facebook group, honestly. And it's so funny because the first time I made a video talking about the Dollar General Penny Finder app, when I first started on YouTube, people gave me crap because it was $1.99. And look, we are couponers, so our money is very important to us. Obviously, we're always looking for a deal, and we're always thinking about that. But it's definitely worth $1.99. Even if you do it and you don't like the app, I think it's worth $1.99. But I do have a tutorial to use Penny Finder on my website, which of course is poweredbycoupons.com. Christa, make sure you go to CVS. I need to, Rena, so bad. Are the Cheetos still ringing up for 19 cents at CVS? Anyone know? $1.99 forever. So you just pay it once. And something I was worried about is, I'm always deleting apps and re-downloading them on my phone. And so I was concerned because I'd never paid for an app before, but I delete it and re-download it all the time. And as long as you're still using the same Gmail account, that's not a problem either. You can just, you paid your $1.99, so you're good to go. So yeah. It's so funny. There was even people talking about me in a YouTube video because I suggested the app that was $1.99. People were giving me a very hard way to go, that it was $1.99. And I know that your money is important, but for $1.99, I recommend that you at least try it. You might love it. You might hate it. It's $1.99. Christa, I found a whole entire display of Hostess at one store. I was the one who sent you the picture of them on Instagram. Brandy, I didn't see your picture on Instagram. I just learned last week that there are message requests like on Facebook, on Instagram. And so there were a lot of messages on Instagram that I wasn't answering, but I'll double check after the video, Brandy, and see if I can see it. Because I very rarely get messages on Instagram, but on Facebook, I get a lot of messages. It's a little overwhelming sometimes, honestly. That's what I want to define too as the hostess. I think because I don't think I've ever gotten them, ever. When I first started penny shopping, I went to a store that had, oh, it was the good ones. It was the good ones. You know, the brownies with like the M&Ms on them, and they're so yummy. They're so good, right? I found a whole display of them, and I was so stoked about it. So I just picked the whole display up and put it in my cart and went up to the register, and she knew that they were a penny when I picked the whole display up and put it in my cart. And she acted like she couldn't sell them to me. She was like, the register won't allow me. If I could turn it around and show you, I would. But it says that they're out of date or they're getting ready to be out of date, so I can't sell them to you. And I believed her and left them there. And then I got home and I was like, hey guys, I found some hostess. They said they couldn't sell them to me. And everybody in the couponing group was like, no, call, so I fell for it too. After that happened to me, I was so mad about it because I really wanted those brownies. And I think that really, honestly, that one experience is really what made me stand up for myself at Dollar General, which totally changed my couponing and penny shopping game. Because after that, I was like, nobody else is going to bullshit me or run over me ever again. And you know what I mean? I'm standing up for myself, putting my foot down. And I have ever since that. At the time, and even when she was telling me that, I thought she was lying because I was in Facebook groups where people were getting tons of them and knowing that it was the same expiration date. I guess I just really, I don't know if I didn't know the penny policy at the time. I really don't remember, but I just remember being like, oh, I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken about them damn brownies. Yeah, I'm glad it happened because it did give me maybe a backbone to stand up for myself. So we say the penny policy, but it's actually not a penny policy. It's just a page out of the Dollar General handbook. I have it posted on my website. So if you go to poweredbycoupons.com and then how to penny shop at Dollar General and you scroll down the page a little bit, it's the page out of the Dollar General employee handbook. And somebody in the chat can quote it. I don't know if she's here tonight, but she can quote what that page says. And it basically says, if a customer finds a penny item in the store, as long as it's on our sales floor, you are to sell them that penny item and remove any leftover from the shelf. So that's why I told you guys in today's video, if you walk in Dollar General and there's 50, even if you're unsure if it's a penny or not, put all 50 in your cart. That way they're yours, right? Because what's going to happen, almost always this happens, they will ring up my item and say, was there any more left on the shelf? And I always say, do you really think I left more for a penny sitting on your shelf? Even though I'm kind of not supposed to talk about penny items, but I can't help myself. I feel like that is the dumbest question. Is there any more left on the shelf? Yeah, I'm getting Hostess muffins for a penny, and I left all of them there. I just want to take one. You know what I mean? Like, come on. So anyway, that's screenshot the policy. And that's why it's there on my website for you guys to screenshot it. So if you go to Dollar General and they give you any shit about buying the penny items, you can say, well, this is your handbook, and I will show you what it says or read to you what it says. And from there, if they say, well, my manager told me I'm not supposed to sell penny items and I'm not going to sell it to you. I once had a lady pick up her trash can behind her little counter and take my penny item, which was a shower curtain. She picked up the trash can and went and threw it in the trash and put her trash can back under there. And I said, oh, no, you didn't, girl. So what you would do in the event that that happened, hopefully it will be 9 to 6 or whatever when the Dollar General corporate office is open, and you would call them in the store. Do not leave the store. Also, if you ever think that you're going to have problems at the register, it's always a good idea to take a picture of what is in your cart before you go up to the register, right? I always do. And today, since I was buying penny items and I was at a new store that I'd never purchased penny items at before, right? I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if they were going to be like mad or happy. Sometimes they could care less. Sometimes they're like so happy for you. Sometimes they're really angry. Sometimes they say they can't sell them to you. What I personally do, and not just because I'm on YouTube, I did this before I was on YouTube. I get up on my phone where I can just hit record. And if they start giving me shit, I don't record their face or anything. I'll just hit record on my phone and lay it down there on the thing. So the conversation is recorded, right? And then I'll call the corporate office even while I'm right there in the store, and they'll have the district manager call you back usually, and I'll send the recording to the district manager if there's any, dispute. So make sure you screenshot that penny policy. Those are the only two bad instances that I've had. Generally what happens to me is if I go to Dollar General and I want to buy something for a penny and they don't want to sell it to me, almost always I will say, well, it says in your Dollar General handbook that you are to sell penny items if they're on your sales floor. And almost always, even if they were saying I can't sell it to you before, suddenly they'll just sell it to you. And then, go on about your day. But it's almost like some of them just want to see if you know. You know what I mean? Like they just want to play you if they can. And if they can't, then they'll just sell it to you because they know that's what they're supposed to do. But just since we're talking about penny shopping, I have to say, please don't ever call the corporate office and say that you were looking for penny items and they wouldn't sell them to you. What you would say is, my sister Becky told me this was on a good sale, so she sent me a picture of the item. I just come and look for it. Or last week I bought one and it was only 25 cents, so I thought it might be on a good sale this week. You know what I mean? So don't ever call the corporate office and say, hey, I was looking for penny items and your store won't sell them to me. And the reason you're not supposed to do that is because obviously we don't want Dollar General to stop, because of so many calls over penny items. We don't want them because they don't have to make the items go to a penny, right? They could probably change it in the register. We know they have some control over what the price is. We also know that they have some type of control over how long the item stays a penny. So if they get swamped with calls about penny items, they could just stop, letting them be a penny or whatever. Kathy, I'm not sure. Honestly, back in January, I made a list of videos that I wanted to do based on what you guys were asking of me and what I wanted to do. And so I do have a list of videos kind of in order of priority. And then I have a couple of extra videos. If I get time, I'll do those. And it's on my list of if I get time, I'll do it. It helps usually when we have slow weeks. It helps me get caught up on other things. And I guess I was fooled because I thought it was going to be a slow week this week. And I really expected us to have a slow week next week, especially since we don't have that 3 off 15 survey coupon any longer. But since we don't have that 3 off 15, I'll probably get some time in the next few weeks. Or we might just start shopping at other stores. It really changes a lot for me that we don't have a 3 off 15 any longer. It gives me, I'm about to have some extra time in my life. My husband gets his license here soon too, and that's going to give me 4 extra hours a day, which is insane. That's 20 extra hours a week I will have. So we might start making other store couponing videos. We might just not make couponing or still make Dollar General videos, but I might go in a different direction. I'm debating doing that and still doing Dollar General, but making other types of videos other than couponing. I don't know, honestly, Kathy. I don't know. I'll get it up as soon as I can. It might be 6 months from now, though. Woohoo for the extra hours. Yes, it is amazing. Let's call corporate about the 3 off 15. I think we should. In fact, I think what we should do is all do it together in one day and just like swamp them with calls, and then do it again the next day, like do it a couple of days in a row and just swamp them with calls. I think that would be a good thing. Christa, I will just fly out and you can teach me how to coupon at Kroger. Believe it or not, Kroger is actually one of my least favorite stores to coupon at. I do coupon there occasionally, not all the time, but Kroger and Walgreens, I don't know why. I know why Walgreens is not my favorite, but those two stores, I'm just like, eh. Christa, I need advice on something that happened to me Saturday at Dollar General, but it's a long story. I always prefer if you guys do have stuff like that you ask me on my videos, but sometimes, I mean, you know, the problem is, and I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes people will send me like 20 pages of, you know, a message, and sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll read that one day, and I never do, and I'm just being honest because I don't want to lie to you guys ever. I talk text a lot now that I know how, and I'll even comment to you guys that way sometimes, and my punctuation is just terrible when you talk text. But anyway, you can just ask me, Brandy, somewhere, just message me, and start off your question with from YouTube, so I know Brandy from YouTube, and I'll make sure I read it. Sometimes if you guys have crazy experiences or something like that at Dollar General, I like to answer them in a video, though, because a lot of the time somebody else is having that same experience. But I would never use your name or information without your permission. I would never use your name. I would probably just change your name. So you should probably know that too. Pamela, could you email that to me immediately at ChristaRamsey6@gmail.com? I would just like to see it. Christa, that lady keeps hitting me up. Oh my gosh, Rena. I don't know if you should even block her. What is the wooden spoon trick? Putting a wooden spoon over a pot of boiling water so it won't overflow, they said. I've never tried that. But we were talking about some hacks the other day with our items that are from couponing, like cleaning your toilet with Polydent, using the Swiffer wet pads and a Swiffer to clean your walls, dusting with the bounce dryer sheets. Basically, the cashier thought I left, but I come back to get more stuff and was talking about me while I was in line. I actually had the same thing happen to me at CVS. kind of recently too. She thought I had left. I wasn't in line, but I could still hear her. And I mean, I guess it depends on what they say, right? I walked up behind her and said, excuse me. And she turned around, and you would have thought, I don't know. But I think that is, it's so hard at Dollar General, right? Because we know the employees are treated like shit. We know they don't make a lot of money. We know that their job sucks. But there is a difference in, oh my gosh, my job sucks, and then not treating people like you should as a human in general, right? And I guess if it was inappropriate, you should call and report her immediately. I've been trying not to put my hair behind my ear. I keep forgetting. 3 out of 15 must have stopped in certain areas. Let me explain that to you really quickly if you don't know. Dollar General put out a memo saying that the 3 off 15s will all expire on the 4th, and it's going to go to a sweepstakes. And I'm even getting, people keep asking me for 3 off 15s, which I do not have unless you guys send them to me, so I can't share with everybody else unless you send me some. And here's what I'm getting on mine. We only got like 3 more days, so we need to share. Somebody sent me one that expired on the 6th. Heather did. And I mentioned it a couple times in a video. I was like, I knew I seen one that expired on the 6th. And the other day she was like, it was me. I sent you one that expired on the 6th. And I forgot to search my email for it, but we need to. That baby will be gold if it expires on the 6th, which is Sunday, because we have all of those items that are those gain items and stuff. So it would be good. Let's see. Huh. I don't see it here. Hold on. I'll look later. I'll double check again later. Krista, did you see my Febreze small space hack? No. Let me go look for it. Yeah, they do, Angel's Haven. Can you post it again? I don't see. Oh, here it is. I have a hack of my own to make with those smell fresh. I use the Febreze small spaces in the air vent, and within minutes, the whole house smells so good. So you take the thing that goes down in the small spaces and put it in your air vent. Is that what you mean? Or do you set the whole small spaces container in the air vent? That's a good idea. I bet it would. It's the same idea as using like a car freshener. It would. Ooh, I bet that would be good. We might have to use that in the hack video. Oh, I seen a question about Lysol. Christa, question about Lysol. Okay, shoot. Did someone earlier this week say that some of the PNG didn't have time in them? I don't know what that question was. I was considering trying the gain scenario 5 off 25 and 5 off 30. I'm going to do a breakdown using both of those coupons together, by the way. I bet so, Krista, I have the coupon. Tell me your email again so my son can send it to you since I'm not good with technology. Guys, will you also, can somebody type out my email and put it in the chat, please? It is Christa, Chrisista, Ramsey, Ramsey, the number 6 at gmail.com. I use the downy beads to put in on a pot with water and let them melt and put them in a spray bottle. I do that too, Rena. In fact, I like that better than Febreze, and I also put them in my tart burner. But I don't melt them or anything. I just put them down in a bottle of water, and they after you shake it up and let it set for a day or two, they dissolve. I never thought about putting it in water, like bulling it, I guess. But I guess as you was bulling, if you were bulling a pot of water, it would probably make the house smell good just doing that even. Yeah, I put the whole container in there. Just move the vinegar cover and put it in there. Enjoy the freshness. That is a good idea, I bet it does smell really good. Thank you, Brenda. The $5 rebate at Walmart. Where can we redeem it? There was a lot of confusion about that, guys, with the Lysol. Dang it, I meant to make a video about that, and now I got 2, so I might just try to do that. I just don't like when I say I'm going to do things and then I don't get time to do them. I don't want you guys, you know what I mean? So when you open that up, it does say something about using it for music or something else. But it's kind of a trick. You can use it anywhere that takes Visa cards. They just want you to redeem it for music. You know what I'm saying? But people, even with the Lysol one that we just did, have emailed me and commented that they redeemed it for a Walmart gift card. So they went to walmart.com, put a $5 gift card in their cart, and used the Visa gift card number to pay. I'll try to do a video on it because they expire really quickly if you don't do something with them. And I have 2. Some PNG don't have Tide. Yes. Is it me or does she just keep cutting out? Are we cutting out, guys? I always tried looking penny item, but I have no luck. Just end up spending more than I save. My rule with penny shopping is, with the exception of today, because I did buy some things for $0.25, but I mean, a lot of things that I can use for $0.25 or resell and make my money back. Here's my rule, guys, for myself, personally. If I go into a store to coupon, I only coupon and that's it. We don't buy anything that we need or want. I go to Dollar General and I coupon for these particular list of items. And if I don't get those items, I don't get anything. And I don't say, oh gosh, I need green beans. Oh gosh, I need a gallon of milk. We don't do that. Same when we penny shop. If I take Jason to the store with me, we always get in a little argument about it. Not a serious argument, but he always wants to buy stuff. And I'm like, look, when we penny shop, we only spend, if it's not a penny, we don't buy it, period. Because otherwise, we end up spending a ton of money on shit that we don't need, right? Especially if we take Jason to the store. I swear we were talking about this today, having money, and I was like, my thoughts on money is like save as much as you can. And Jason, I swear to you, is like, he wants to spend it. If there was a contest of who could spend the most money the fastest, Jason would win. for sure, which makes it really hard that we're on such different levels, you know. But I try not to mix. And usually when I coupon, I don't penny shop. And when I'm penny shopping, I don't coupon. Always. Like, usually that's almost always. Do you know when you'll do your game breakdown? Probably tomorrow. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna type it out and link it on the website, and then I'll make a video about it. That way, even if my video gets up late, you guys can check it out on the website. Because I am the world's worst for waiting until the last day or doing a breakdown the night before the deal, and I have to get better at that. Them taking away the 3 off 15 survey coupons is kind of a blessing to me, right? Because it gives me more time, honestly. And then I can focus on the 5 off 25 instead of the 3 off 15. So I will type them out and have them up on my website by tomorrow night. Wait, tomorrow? Yeah, okay. Yeah, by tomorrow night, and then I'll make a video about it. Oh, guys, I messed up when I made that PNG insert preview. I should have gave a disclaimer at the beginning of that video because there are people who are angry at me. They did not get tied coupons. Linda, I don't think is angry at me. She was just asking in general, did others get tagged coupons? Yes. So coupons are regional, and every time we do an insert preview video from here on out, I will add that disclaimer at the beginning of the video. So coupons are regional, and just because that is what we are expected to get, or that's what's in some people's insert previews or inserts, does not mean that you're going to get those coupons in your area. So about a year and a half ago, all of a sudden, not everybody got the tag coupons. And here recently, it seems that more people are getting them now. And I think eventually we're going to get back to where everybody's getting them again. I hope. But there's no way of knowing whether or not your area is going to be one of those areas that's going to get them or not going to get them. Because I didn't get them for the longest time. We get the crappiest coupons here you could ever imagine. If there are 4 inserts and each insert has 50 coupons in it, we get one insert with 4 coupons in it. And I'm not joking. That's literally usually what my inserts look like here in West Virginia. But for whatever reason, we've been getting the tag coupons. So we got them, yes. But I don't know why I didn't say that in the beginning of that video. I thought about it even, and I didn't. I'm sorry. I'll make sure I always do from now on. You live and you learn, I guess. Can you use Dollar General digital coupons and then a manufacturer coupon for the same product? No. Digital coupons are manufacturer coupons, and you can only use one manufacturer coupon per item. It makes a lot of people confused because then they're like, well, how do you guys get shit at Dollar General for nothing? But basically we do that by using the store coupons, which are like the 5 off 25, and manufacturer coupons. I didn't get Tide or Gain, only digital. Very tragic. It is. It is. Ooh, that's a good idea on with the coffee. Oh my gosh, my son sent us emojis. He's 4. What's his name? What's your 4-year-old's name? Does he like YouTube? I'll say his name. How do you know when items are a penny? The only way to know, we get the items leaked from the Dollar General employees. They leak the list. And that's how we get it. So you just have to find people to follow that give you the list. Whether that be me, I don't always have it. It's not always right. But Facebook groups are good. Find several different sources. Don't just rely on one person. Don't just rely on me. Don't just rely on somebody else. Have lots of people who potentially could give you lists. Also, you can download apps like Dollar General Penny Finder. But Dollar General Penny Finder only works if somebody has already purchased that item. So you're going to get the list late, basically, every time. So you still need to have other people to rely on for your list. Holy smokes, guys. We've been going live for an hour and a half. I got to get my kids in the bed and all of that jazz. Any last questions? If so, shoot them now. My son is starting a YouTube channel. He is 7 and playing PlayStation. Hey, Vanessa. Good luck to your son. A YouTube channel is really a lot more difficult than I'd ever imagined. And I bust my butt just to try to get where I get every day. So it's obviously different if you're gaming, if you're playing games, and he might just do it for fun. If he does, Laura, I would urge him not to focus on how many people are watching your videos and his videos and stuff like that, and just do it for fun. That would be my advice, especially if he's that young. It can be heartbreaking. I can't imagine for a 7-year-old what it would be like on YouTube, because it's all about the numbers. You get so obsessed with how many views, how many likes, how many subscribers, and so does everybody else. And it's not really about that. Depth is more important than width. Depth is more important than width, if that makes any sense. To me, and it should be for everybody else as well, but, you know. It's very easy for it to be fun and turn into something else. So that's just my advice, is that you as a mother always make sure it's for fun. All right, guys, give the video a thumbs up. We will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to get that video edited and uploaded of the in-store video that I did. And then I'm also going to try to get your 5 off 25s typed out. They'll be linked on my website where they always are, or mostly always are, if you guys want to go there. But I will try my damnedest to get the video up, at the same time that I put the breakdowns up. Because if you guys look at all the breakdowns and you don't watch my video, it sucks for me, right? Because I don't make money off that, right? Honestly, I'm just being honest. So I will work my ass off to get those up at the same time. You better bet your bottom dollar. So if you missed the first part of the video where we talked about using the 5 off 25 and the 5 off 30 coupons together, wait till this video is processing and go back to the beginning of the video. We talked about it in like the first 15 minutes of the video. Thank you so much, Donna, and everybody else. Thank you, Martha, for watching all of those videos that you've been watching and commenting. I appreciate you all. Thanks, Viola, for taking care of the trolls in the chat. I really appreciate you. Bye, Ashley. Give the video a thumbs up freely. I gotta go eat some dinner. I'm out of Nutella. Bye, Brandy. I appreciate you guys. Did anyone do the 5 off 25? Oh, the 5 off Charmin? I didn't. I don't think it's a good enough deal.